Hello everybody, I am Fedora Gamer, and it's time for another episode of Incoming Indie, where we take a look at interesting in-development indie games. I almost couldn't remember what series I was making this video for. But anyway, today we are looking at Vertiginous Golf, which has a very interesting title screen. This is what you get right when you boot into the game. You're on some, looks like Victorian era, kind of dystopian street here. Other things are closed. But being this is called Vertiginous Golf, I'm assuming that we need to go in here, which I actually know that because I have played this a little bit. But still, you know, for effect. And here's the menu system. This game is in early access, just recently hit Steam Early Access, and my god is it polished for an early access game. But let's go ahead and look around here. It's a little sensitive, I'll say that, but that's only an issue on the menus here. We got Steam leaderboards, we got local multiplayer. There is no online multiplayer, unfortunately. That would be really cool, but you know, again, this is a golf game. It's kind of a steampunk golf game. Normally, golf games definitely aren't my thing, but steampunk, insane mini golf, that got me interested. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead. It's iffy here. We'll play the tutorial level. That gives you a good overview of all the different mechanics and give you a good idea of what this game's got going. Let's go ahead and play, and now take my seat at this strange Victorian age virtual reality device is what this game is based around, which seems like a bad idea to sit in that, but assumably your brain doesn't explode, you go into a virtual reality game, which we now see a fly-through of the course here, and it really lives up to its name with vertiginous. It's very vertigo-inducing. Very crazy courses with a very interesting, nice kind of steampunk Victorian age aesthetic, which I really enjoy. I love steampunk. So you see, the course gets a little crazier and crazier. Fair warning, I'll probably do terrible at this. I've never really played much for golf games. And got some launchers, moving carpets, helicopters. It just gets crazier and crazier. And this is just the tutorial level. At this current point in the early access, there is 15 courses. And finally, over here at the end is the last hole. Or the hole. This is one single hole here. Alright, so you see we are a floating putter. We also have this mechanical hummingbird, which I'll get into a little bit later here. Let's go ahead and just start off with some simple... You aim the direction, which doesn't give you much of a visual indicator. It's a lot about judgment, so it does definitely take some practice with the mouse here, and then you can use spacebar for the power meter, or you can right-click and drag down. Yeah, I probably do want to do a full force putt here. Simple enough. You can see there's a little bug on top of the ball. We'll get to that here shortly as well. And how to zoom. Yes, tutorial, go away. Thank you. We can zoom in and zoom out. Zooming in if you want to get really close to the ball to judge your angle. Oh yeah, it did tell me how to switch clubs. There are two kinds of clubs, the putter and the club, the driver, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I don't golf, how even golf. But we'll go ahead and go with the big fat club thing. Simple enough for the first two holes. And now, yes, I can use either club to try to make this. I can try to drive it, or I can try to putt through the ramp. I'll probably just putt through the ramp, but it did show us how to use our hummingbird. He's our scout, is what he is. You can hit V and get into the hummingbird view and fly around to look at the hole that you're currently trying to mess around with. And that pretty easy, not too hard. Hit V again and get out of that. Let's go ahead and do it with a putter. Nope, that's not the... Oh, crap, I didn't... We'll talk about that in a second. I did that not to waste a shot, though. We'll talk about rewind momentarily. Okay, let's zoom in here. That looks like about the right angle. And I don't want full power this time. Let's go about that much power. Yep, and this is telling us how to rewind, which we have a rewind gauge there that powers up from using your putter, but not from using your driver. But apparently it thinks that that shot's going to fail, so it's telling me to rewind. Okay, let's try here. That's good. Okay. Now putting, which is where I usually fail in these types of games. But I can be a little too strong on the hit here and it won't really matter. Okay, it will matter. You do see your previous shot, but I wish you'd line you up so you could tell how far off from that previous shot you were. There we go. And then off the edge we go. Keep going, keep going. Get a good shot lined up. Alright. Now we have a teleporter. It says teleporter, but it's not a teleporter. It's like it's a ball launcher. I don't know why it calls it a teleporter. But which light is on is which barrel is active. So you gotta time it right. And not hit it too hard here. And I timed it perfectly. Now this tells us about the bug on the ball. We can actually use it to influence the ball after it's been hit. But it does take your rewind gauge to do that. So, and I'm just going to like, oh wait, no, full power is bad here. I've tried that before. Nope, nope, no. Okay, rewind. Let's not waste it. If you rewind, it doesn't count as a stroke. So you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so we want a little less power than that. There we go. And I will use the ball control to keep it from going back out there. Now we have some helicopters, you know, upward air, float across kind of thing. Probably about half power, a little over half power. Okay, that was bad. Good old rewind. Might seem like a cheat mechanic, but it's limited. Now I'm pretty much out of rewind power, so I also can't use the ability to control the ball after putting. Well, not very much, but I did there just to keep it from going off the edge, but there was a little lip there that I forgot about. Okay, now we need the driver here. And now these ones get in the way. If you gotta time it right. No, that's too much power. That's okay, I do need a full power swing. Well, there went a wasted swing. There we go. We got a music speaker up here. Now you can hear some of that Victorian age-esque music. Okay, let's switch back to the putter, because we definitely need some rewind power. And we'll just go hit it out of the park here. Oh, yep, and now we're in the water hazard. Generally, you probably want to try to avoid them, but it's not really possible. And these are other holes on the way to the main hole will give you a free stroke. You can't get a hole in one on the tutorial course, but in other courses, if you do it perfectly and hit all of these, you can actually get a hole in one, because this minuses a stroke for you. You can miss them, and some of them, like you'll see momentarily, if I actually get out of this water hazard and without 10 strokes, that some of them have a stroke limit. Once you hit a certain amount of strokes, they close off and you can no longer use them. Okay, boop, there we go. Oh, I didn't get it in there, but close enough. So switch to the putter, turn around. I kind of wish it would auto face you towards the hole though. Let's zoom in here. Oh, God, oh, come on. Well, this water hazard, and yeah. As I said, I suck at putting. The long drives and stuff I'm pretty good at, but putting, no. Oh, I should have controlled the ball. I could have just pushed it right in. But once the ball stops, then that ability goes away. Just a little love tap. There we go. And this is showing you, okay, now we're towards the end of this, the green room. The green, as it were. Okay, I have the putter? Yes, I have the putter. Let's try a fairly strong hit here. Come on. Go in. Okay, that jet doesn't have all that much power. Alright, let's try some putting without failing here. There we go. I did a lot better than the first time I played through this, that's for sure. And that was the tutorial level, which gives you a very good idea of the gameplay of this game. It's kind of wonderful. Crazy steampunk mini golf? Yes, please, I'll take that. Let's look at the fly-through of the second hole here. Moving blocks and all kinds of craziness up in here. And a lot of these holes have multiple ways to get to the same objective. Like if you can get in the hole there, it will take that tube up to the top, or you can take the ramp up to the top if you miss the hole there. Or you can try to club to the top from the beginning. That's what I tried to do when I first played this. I don't know if it's possible, but I got really close. This hole is just crazy. It's not a very long course, but I'm going to try just to see if I can get up on top here like I was trying to before. Because there's that helicopter thing, so it likes to try to shoot you off, but I think it's possible. Yes, just like that. Now, I just need to drive it really hard, I think. I don't know, I can't quit playing this, so we'll play a little bit more perhaps, because it's fun. And we'll get over the water hazard. Oh, 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 oh. I almost got it right in that hole. Now all of a sudden I'm pro. I'm suddenly pro at this. I'm in a bad position here. I don't think my aim's quite right. No, it's not. You gotta use the bug there to judge it. I think that's the right amount of power. Let's just wait till we have a clear shot. There we go. Free stroke hole. That sounds kind of wrong. And we were able to skip the water hazard completely, which is definitely a plus. Now, I don't know about this. Now, those carpets are moving towards me, meaning it's going to take off a considerable amount of my force. Let's aim here. I think that's aimed pretty perfectly at that ramp. I'm just going to go full steam ahead here. And I missed the bonus hole, but and kind of overshot a little bit for this next bonus hole, which this one you have to hit to get down into the next area. I believe. Looks like it. So I'm going to putt backwards a little bit here. Just a little bit. A little bit more than that. A little bit. Stop! Thank you. Well, that was fail. Okay, let's try half power. Ah, damn it. Well, I got up there at least, right? Right? That's all that matters. Oh, come on. I got robbed there. I got robbed. Putting is not my thing, clearly. Oh, that was the end hole. Okay. Wow. Hole 1, par 5, shots 9 plus 4. That's my score. It's not great. Anyway, this is on Steam Early Access for $15, and it is probably the coolest golf game I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty wonderful and extremely polished for an early access game. This is still in beta. There's still more courses to come, tweaking, balancing, and all that, but it is extremely playable at this current state. I haven't run into a single bug yet. I'm Fedora Gamer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. The link to this game's Steam Greenlight, or not Greenlight, but Steam Early Access page will be in the description. I will see you guys next time.